Hey, what's up, guys and girls? This is aka Marley bringing you another live stream, and today this is going to be about how to start and build your channel, basically. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I was having a bit of technical issues with the microphone. Hopefully you can hear me all okay, so let me know anyway. So, first things first, I've got loads of notes I've written down for this live stream. One thing I will mention is I've got a lot of my tips from other YouTubers. So it's like a mixture of what I've found online and a mixture of what I've found quite useful and helpful on my own channel and what I've found has worked as well. Hi there, Neshan. One thing I do recommend straight away is getting this book, YouTube Secrets. It's by Sean Cannell and Benji Travis. You can read it and refer back to it. If you do want to get it, if you look in the description, I've got a link straight to buying this book. So definitely have a look at buying that book. And Sean Cannell and Benji Travis run a YouTube channel called Video Influencer, and that's what I sometimes watch as well. And Sean Cannell's definitely one to watch as well because he's always like giving out reviews and stuff. So hi there, Logan. Hi there, Elliot. And no problem, Logan. So excuse me. So to start with, my first tip. So tip number one. No, I'm not sick. It might just be where I've just, I don't know, drunk some water or something. But my first tip is to just start. See you, Logan. So my first tip is to start with anything that you have right now with your YouTube channel. So for instance, if you want to start live streaming and you've got a PS4, you can start literally straight away. And if you've got a headset, that's a bonus. And if you've got a PS4 camera, that's even more of a bonus. Because a lot of people like to see your facial expressions and stuff on the live streams. And I found that that's something like really useful to have is a live stream camera. I seem to get a bit more views when I'm using my YouTube my PS4 camera than when I'm not using my live stream camera, and a lot more people stay engaged for longer as well. So hi Drizzle Dre and Elliot. Yes, I'm fine, thank you. And Nishan, that's good that you've got 100 subs. 100 subscribers is definitely the first milestone. That's probably one of the most difficult. After 100 subscribers, you should start seeing your subscriber count just keep going up and up and up, because that's what I found anyway. And it may take some time to keep growing, but all you got to do is stay consistent, which is what I'll cover later on in the live stream. So yeah, start with anything you have. PS4, console, make sure you're signed in to your YouTube channel. If you want to live stream through your YouTube channel, that's what I'm basically basing this on. If you want to live stream through Twitch, it's kind of a different story, and there's different techniques and stuff like that, I guess. So I haven't got experience on Twitch, but I have got experience on YouTube, so that's what this is going to be about. So yeah, make sure you got PS4 signed into your YouTube account, and a bonus would be a PS4 camera. So definitely like invest in a PS4 camera if you can, which I've also put a link in the description below if you want to buy a PS4 camera. The next thing is a game capture card. Like, this is upgrading your live streams, which is what my next upgrades are going to be. I'm going to buy a second-hand laptop that's going to hold the game capture card, a capture card, and a webcam, which I've already got, which I'm talking to you guys through now. So you can use a Chromebook, but I don't think you can use a Chromebook for using a capture card and that stuff for. So at the moment, I'm using a Chromebook for this kind of live stream, but other than that, it's a very basic bit of kit. So definitely have a laptop with i5 processor or higher, so i6 or i7, and that will really help as well for the game capture card, what I found anyway. Last of all, on this topic, editing software. Make sure you've got editing software. I know the Elgato capture card is got some free software with it, which is pretty decent to start live streaming with. So, excuse me, that's definitely something to look at and look into. I think Filmora's got something called Wondershare, and they've got like overlays and stuff like that that you can use for your live streams and that kind of thing. So Sinsel, congrats on 2K, Marley. Thank you very much. It's definitely been a milestone. So yeah, Filmora Has Watermarks if you've got the basic version. I mean, this is like when you're upgrading. When I've used editing software, you want to be purchasing the Filmora and that stuff like that. So if you're going to use Filmora, make sure you purchase it. Otherwise, yeah, you do get watermarks on them. So thank you, Nishan. Drizzle Dre, CapCut is a good video editor if you're on iPhone. I don't know if it's on Android. I haven't heard of it before on Android. It could be on Android, but I use a simple video editing software. Whoop, nearly dropped my phone. I use something called Video Maker on Android, which is really easy to use. They have all their own music on there as well, but that's if you're like wanting to record videos on your phone. But if you're live streaming and want to use a capture card, then use the best one out there, probably for a good budget, is the Elgato game capture card. So yeah, so that's the just starting part. So just make sure you just start. Get rid of that fear of starting as well, because a lot of people think, oh god, what if I get negativity, or what if I get that, and that sort of thing. Just start. Literally, that's all I've done. I started, and you sort of put the fear behind you, and once you start, just keep going. Nishan, what is a capture card? A capture card is what captures the image of your gameplay. So it basically captures the screen on your console, so you can live stream it and stuff, if that makes sense. But you can get all sorts of different game capture cards, but the Elgato HD60, I think it's called, is probably the best one out there on a budget, which is what I'm going to buy eventually. So I'll have better live streams and that sort of thing. Yeah, so you can replay it. You can record onto your laptop and also do live streams with it. So yeah. Drizzle Dre, yeah, I'm scared because I'm shy. You know what? I'm actually shy in real life. I've just recently got more confident with my live streams and stuff like that. It's weird, like in front of a camera, now I'm fine. But in front of people, like I could not talk to people like this in person, so it's quite unusual, really. But the more you do it, the more you get used to it. So all you got to do is start, really, and yeah, eye contact is definitely something that I'm like, ooh. So yeah, just start. That's the first tip. Just start. Second tip is, once you've started, is to upload frequently. So at the moment, I've probably been uploading once or twice a week. At the moment, just due to, as some of you guys know, I've had to take a break and that sort of thing. So yeah, I tend to upload once or twice a week at the moment, but my schedule is actually 4 times a week. So Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays is when I go live on a live stream. So upload frequently is definitely something. I've found that when you upload frequently, you get more views as well, and you tend to capture people a little bit more. So you get more like subscribers and views and stuff like that when you upload more frequently. Well, that's what I've found anyway. So stay consistent with uploading once you've started your YouTube channel. Drizzle Dre, talk about nice weather today. Yeah, that's something I usually say quite often. Hi there, Zach. So third tip, I'm going to try and keep this live stream nice and short today. Ow, just got a pain in my leg. Yeah, so I'm going to try and keep this as short as I can. I think there is 10 tips I've wrote down. So the third tip is, once you've got your content, you want to compare thumbnails, descriptions, and tags. And the way to compare tags is downloading the vidIQ software. And when you search a video, you can see what tags have been tagged in a video on YouTube. So yeah, definitely compare thumbnails, descriptions, and tags with the content that you've made, because that's quite important. You want to make sure that your thumbnail stands out, and because that's what's going to get you your click-through rate, and that's when someone clicks on your video and actually goes through to watching it. So yeah, it's definitely quite important to make sure you compare thumbnails, descriptions, and tags once you've got your content. And definitely recommend using vidIQ. vidIQ is also something you can use for searching for a video that you want to make. So for instance, when I wanted to make The Sims 4 money cheat, I typed it in YouTube, and there's a little bar that comes up, 2 little bars that come up on the right hand side when you've got vidIQ installed, and it's the volume, so how many times it's being searched for, and the popularity of it, if that makes sense. So competition, what competition you've got. So you've got the volume, how many times it's being searched for, and the competition rate of uploading that video compared to other YouTubers. So if you've got a good high volume and a low competition rate, then that's a good topic to maybe upload a video for. And that's what happened when I uploaded The Sims 4 money cheat. So that's a good tip to remember. A lot of YouTubers who give out advice give that advice as well, using I think there's something called TubeBuddy as well that works a very similar way to vidIQ. So TubeBuddy and vidIQ are definitely software that you want to use if you're going to start using your own channel. Tip number 4. This is actually from a YouTuber called Anne or Dube. I can't pronounce her last name. But anyway, I think she's Canadian. And not that that really matters, but she's basically said predict a trend. So you want to see a trend early and try and upload a video of your style of that trend. So, for instance, it might be how many times can you fit popcorn in your mouth? And if that's trending and there's only a few videos on it, but yet it's getting like 1 million views, then that's definitely something you want to consider, like uploading how many popcorns you can fit in your mouth. But that's just like a random idea that I just come up with. So yeah, you want to see a trend early and pick up on that trend early with your own style, with your authenticity to it. So number 5, this is one thing that I'm always doing, is never stop learning. Always research. Always research. This is how I come across this book, YouTube Secrets, by Sean Cannell and Benji Travis. I've read about 54 pages of it so far, but I'm going to keep referring back to it because it's a really good YouTube tool. When I flicked through the book, it looks like it's got a lot of tools to it, which it has. So use it as a reference. And if you want to purchase this book, I've got a link down in the description, and it's called YouTube Secrets. I've put it under. And if you want to buy it, go and buy it. It's not expensive, really. It's like £11 in the UK. And it's a really good bit of kit if you want to start your YouTube channel. And that's something that I'm always learning with. That's why I purchased this book, to make my knowledge even more expanded. And yeah, so always research, and even watch other YouTube videos of how to expand your YouTube channel and things like that. So yeah, another thing is to learn from your videos, even watch them yourself. So for instance, I watch quite a lot of my videos back and just see how many times that my interest in that video sort of fades away and why it fades away, and how I can possibly keep people engaged, because obviously I do live streams, so there's no editing at all. So for instance, like this live stream, I've planned it so I'm always talking, even when you guys aren't talking in the chat. So I'm always engaging with you guys. So that's something that I've learned a lot. Like, definitely plan, for instance, plan your stuff. If you're going to do like live streams like this, I don't know if you've noticed before, like when I've done a Q&A live stream, instead of waiting for you guys to ask me questions, because there's not really a lot of you guys that tend to join often at the moment on my live streams, and I go on a website just to see what questions I can ask myself, just so I can keep the ball rolling in the live streams. So I feel like I'm out of breath. I don't know why. But yeah, so learn from your videos and watch them yourself, and compare you to other YouTubers. Even if like you're starting a gaming channel, for instance, watch my videos, compare my videos to yours. What could you do to make your channel better by taking tips from my streams and then engaging into your streams? And that's what I do a lot with Think Media. That's what Sean Cannell, who wrote this book, co-wrote this book, he also runs Think Media, and he said something like, instead of saying like please subscribe or make sure you subscribe to this channel. He says explain why you want to subscribe to this channel. So for instance, I might say something like in my videos, oh guys and girls, if you're not watching this live and you do want to watch this live and join in the chat, make sure you consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you can join me in the chat. So then I'm adding value of why you want to subscribe and stuff like that. So yeah, learn from your content, and that's quite a big thing that I've done a lot, is learn from my own content. So definitely something to think about, that one. Maybe you guys are writing down notes as well, so it's a good idea to write down notes. I've literally got a whole book. That's the page thickness I've got of like literally notes on YouTube videos and videos that I found online that I wanted to take notes from. So that's all good. And good, Zach. That's good you're taking notes. So number 6. This is one that I do all the time, as you guys and girls know, and it is engage with your audience. I'm always talking to you guys. I'm always reading the chat. You've actually got an option on the live stream on YouTube, when you're on YouTube live streaming, so like I'm doing now, to slow down the chat so you can actually see people's comments much easier. I don't need to do that at this stage because I haven't really got enough people joining in my live streams to slow down the chat. Sometimes it gets a bit busy, but not to the point where I can't like scroll back and overlook the chat. But yeah, engage with your audience. So reply to comments all the time. I'm replying to comments. I get YouTube on my phone, so I'm always replying to comments there. There's a section on YouTube Studio. Hi there, Scarletto. There's a comment. There's a section on YouTube Studio where you can comment on missed comments. So sometimes not all of my comments show up on my phone for some reason. I don't know why. But if you go onto your laptop or Chromebook and go onto YouTube Studio, you can actually go onto comments tab and click on comments I've missed, and it comes up with all the comments you've missed, so you can then like actually reply to them, which is really cool because I like to reply to every single comment that I can. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to keep that up if my YouTube channel keeps on growing, but that's something that I'm going to always try and keep up with. So engage with the live stream chat. As you guys know, that I do that pretty much in all of my content that's live streamed. I always engage with comments and stuff. It's quite hard early on because if you've not got many subscribers, you're not going to have many people watching, and so you just got to find a way to like do a running commentary of your gaming, so to speak, and that is quite hard to do. But once you've sort of mastered that, then you'll become better at it. You make better content. It's good to make content when you're not live streaming, so you're just recording gameplay, and then you can really narrow it down and take out the fluff, as Sean Cannell says from Think Media. Edit out the fluff and really shrink down your video, and that's probably something that I should have done early on, is made more videos that aren't just live streamed all the time. But I've got to the point now where if I hadn't have done that, I wouldn't be able to have the confidence to keep talking in my live streams, even when there's people not talking in the chat. So, but planning your videos is definitely one way to help you produce better content as well. So that's as far as engaging with your audience goes. Even like go on to your subscribers' YouTube channels and comment on their videos as well. Basically simmering around in the community and stuff like that. Don't comment on there things like, oh, your YouTube channel's great, come and check out my YouTube channel. You kind of want to say stuff like, oh, your video's really cool, I watched it and gave you a like. Things like that, just being genuine really, rather than like trying to advertise your own YouTube stuff. So yeah, Scarletto, nice, I'm writing this down. Yeah, definitely write this down, guys and girls. So yeah, Drizzle Dre, do you have commands? What do you mean by commands, Drizzle Dre? I'll come back to that once you've replied. Tip number 7 is be passionate. So be passionate about what you're doing, because it becomes, I feel, more entertaining for the viewer. If you're not as passionate as what you're doing, you're not going to enjoy it yourself. And that sort of is like a knock-on effect to your viewers as well. So, play games that you love to play rather than play games that you think is popular and you don't really enjoy that much. So, for instance, I like playing Warzone, and I like to think I'm okay at it. Not amazing, but yeah, I've been thinking about playing Warzone a bit more because that's something I'm quite passionate about. Whereas a game like GTA, I do like playing it, but not as much as what I do Warzone, and that really shows in my content and how passionate I am towards it as well. So let's just go back to Drizzle Dre's comment. Like when someone says Instagram and then automatic message comments with your Instagram username. No, I don't. I don't have commands switched on my live streams, but that's something you can get with, I believe, a capture card software. So, like overlays and stuff like that, if that's what the kind of thing you meant. Yeah, so back to playing games you love to play. Definitely, I'm going to play more Warzone and play games that you enjoy playing, because that definitely works for your YouTube content. You can get them with Nightbot as well. Oh, awesome. That's cool. It's good to know. Scarletto, sorry. So far, we've had just start as tip number 1. Tip number 2 is upload frequently. Tip number 3 is once you've uploaded, compare thumbnails, descriptions, and tags. Number 4 is predict a trend if you can. If you can't, don't worry so much. This is something you kind of learn along the way. Number 5 is never stop learning. Always research your stuff. Number 6 is engage with your audience. And number 7, which we've got up to, is be passionate. Number 8. This is quite a simple one, but always be yourself. Never try and be someone that you're not, really, because it kind of gets a bit awkward. But people like authenticness, and if you just show yourself and your personality in your live streams and content, then people are going to like that because they're going to see the type of person you are. So hopefully, like you guys that have been showing up to my content and stuff like that. I've lost myself now. Yeah, people showing up to my content, hopefully seeing the type of person I am and like that type of person I am. Whereas, like, you get different styles of YouTubers. You get people who are like really hyperactive, like, "Hi, welcome to my channel. Da, 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 da. Today I'm doing this and that and blah 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 blah." And I'm not really like that. I'm just like, "Hi, welcome to my channel. This is AKA Marley. Today we're doing this, and I'm going to be playing that, and that sort of thing." So it's not so much in your face as I guess another YouTuber might be, but people like different things, you see. People might like that sort of in your face and confident and striving to be loud and things like that. So yeah, it's about reaching certain audience really with that and just being yourself. And that's pretty much it for tip number 8. It's quite a simple one, really. Number 9, try and stick to one game. Yeah, so like I said earlier, I'm going to try and stick with Warzone a bit more and play a bit more of that and invest a bit more money into that game as well, so I get packs and things like that. So Scarletto, why do people have names? People's names have this emoji next to them. They're basically a moderator, so they watch my chat and make sure there's nothing dodgy going on. If there's a dodgy comment, they can remove it and things like that. So they're moderators, Scarletto, which is quite handy to have actually if you're doing live streams and you're busy, not always looking at your chat, which I do, but sometimes my Chromebook doesn't always pick up to remove the comment and stuff like that. So yeah, it's quite good to have moderators in the chat. I think I've got about 3 or 4 moderators. So see you later, Zach. Thanks for joining, and hopefully you got something out of this live stream. So okay, what's the next one? Okay, this is the last one, so I'll probably end the live stream after this one. So but don't worry if you've only just joined and you want to know what all the tips are. You can watch the video once it's been uploaded by YouTube, and you can refer back to it as well. So you add it to your watch later playlist, and you can keep referring back to it. That's what I do with a lot of YouTube content that's based on tips and things like that. So tip number 10, again, very basic tip, but it's motivation. So you want to have a motivation where you keep going no matter what. So you want to be able to succeed on YouTube as much as you do as you desperately need to breathe. So having that motivation and that mindset, you basically have the motivation to keep on going, the desire to keep on going. So definitely try and keep yourself motivated. Like, find what it is, why you want to start YouTube, whether it's income, whether it's you want to educate people, things like that. Actually, in this book that I read today is find a niche that you find that you would do for free. So then when it comes to earning money, it's a bonus. So that's quite a good tip. Again, if you want to buy this book, link down in the description, and it's under YouTube secrets. So yeah, keep going no matter what, and don't give up on your YouTube channel. I take breaks every now and then just because of my mental health. It's not the strongest it's ever been in my life, and unfortunately I have to take breaks sometimes and pull away from working too hard, because if I start getting stressful, it can cause an psychotic episode if I'm not careful. So I have to be careful with my mental health. But taking breaks is fine. Your YouTube channel isn't going anywhere. Your videos aren't going anywhere. So I think last year I actually took over a month's break from YouTube just because I needed to recuperate and find my whereabouts again. So take a break if you need to, but don't fully stop. Like, find the reason why you've started YouTube again, and that will help you a lot. Hi, Aidan. So let's just go back through these tips. So I'm going to end the live stream in a moment. So tip number 1, just start. Okay. Yep, I'm good, Aidan. Hope you're well. So tip number 1, just start. Start with whatever you have. PlayStation 4, Xbox, whatever. And set up live streaming on there. Make sure you have a camera if you can, because people like to see the expressions on your face. Upload frequency. Upload frequently. And then I found like you get more subscribers and more views that way. Aidan, I'll probably be going live again on Sunday, and that'll be a gaming live stream. So hi there, Bonnie. Tip number 3, compare thumbnails, descriptions, and tags with other YouTube videos. See what other thumbnails, especially thumbnails, works well on other content. Scarletto, happy birthday to your mum on Sunday. Yeah, make sure you download vidIQ software, and that'll be something quite useful for you. Drizzle Dre, you should go live on Instagram too. I should actually. I haven't thought about many live streams on YouTube, Instagram, but I'll think about that. Number 4, predict a trend. So see a trend early and upload a video. My next game I'm going to be playing on my live stream is probably Warzone, because I want to focus on that game a little bit more. A lot of top YouTubers and top gamers say that you should focus on one game on your YouTube channel. So I'll probably focus a bit more on Warzone and play that game a bit more. But don't worry, I'm still going to play other games as well if you guys vote for it. So don't worry about that too much. Tip number 5, never stop learning. Always research, learn from your videos, even watch them back and compare to other people. Okay. Tip number 6, engage with your audience. So as you guys know, this is something I do a lot. So definitely engage with your audience, reply to comments, engage with the live stream chat. And there's actually a section on YouTube Studio where you can go to comments and find the YouTube shop comments that you've missed and not replied to, and you can reply to them as well. Number 7, be passionate. Be passionate about your content, what you're making. Be passionate about the games you're playing. That kind of refers to what games you like playing. So, for instance, I like playing Warzone, but I don't necessarily like playing Fortnite. So, for instance, if I play Fortnite, I may not enjoy it, so you guys may not enjoy it. But I like playing Warzone, and you guys probably prefer me watching me play Warzone than me watching me play Fortnite. That was like a tongue twister saying that. I'll just finish these tips and then I'll read back some of your comments. Tip number 8, be yourself. Just make sure you're yourself, really. And over time, when you actually get people watching your videos and stuff, you start to like get more confident with your content and being who you are and stuff like that. So yeah, so be yourself, be authentic and stuff like that. Tip number 9, try and stick to one game. This is what I said earlier. As I said, I'm going to try and stick to Warzone more often now and buy packs and stuff like that. So yeah. And last one, motivation. Make sure you stay motivated and keep going no matter what. You want to succeed as badly as you want to breathe. So yeah, that's all the tips really. So just quickly, just start. Number 1. Number 2, upload frequently. Number 3, compare thumbnails, descriptions and tags. Number 4, predict a trend. Number 5, never stop learning. Number 6, engage with your audience. Number 7, be passionate. Number 8, be yourself. Number 9, try and stick to one game. And number 10, be motivated. And that is all the notes that I've got for you guys today. Let's just read back some of your comments before I finish up here. Bonnie, I'm actually trying to start a Sims 4 series and I'm actually using your live stream right now while I'm playing The Sims. Oh, awesome. That's good to know. Nice. Peace, Aiden. Bonnie, Marley, are you sure you're okay? Yes, I'm doing fine, thank you. Sometimes I just need to take a little break. As I said, due to my mental health, I just have to make sure I'm looking after that as well, and YouTube isn't becoming too much of a task to run for me. So yeah. Yep. Welcome, Scarletto. It's good you subscribed recently. That's really cool of you to do that. Hopefully you enjoy my live streams as well as everyone else. So yeah, have you guys got any questions you want to ask me that we've covered in today's live stream at all? Hopefully you've made some notes from what I've been talking about. It's been a combination of things that I found on YouTube and yeah, haven't really got much else to say there. Bonnie, if I ever start making money off my YouTube channel, I'm going to make sure I donate loads to you. You deserve the world. Ah, thank you so much, Bonnie. That's really cute of you. So yeah, if you guys haven't got any questions for me, I'm going to end the live stream there. So I'll be back on Sunday, probably around the same time. Hopefully you've taken some notes on this live stream. If you have, that's great. Make sure you take notes more often. Research YouTube a bit more. One thing I didn't mention is SEO. YouTube's basically a search engine, so search engine optimization is definitely something you want to look at as well. I learned about that when I was trying to run an online business like 6 years ago. So yeah, there you go. Thank you everyone for watching. Enjoy your weekends, guys, as well, and I hope that you enjoyed this live stream and found it educational. So I'll see you guys on Sunday, similar time when I'm live streaming, and yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, if you're not watching this live, consider subscribing, and yeah, consider subscribing, and you'll see the video live and you can join in the live chat as well. Love you too, Bonnie. And yes, I forgot it's actually Friday tomorrow. I usually live stream on Fridays as well. So if I'm not busy, I'll make a live stream tomorrow, the similar time. So okay, guys and girls, I'm going to end this live stream there. Thank you for watching. Drizzle J, Aiden, Bonnie, Scarletto, Logan. Thanks for all watching, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. See you then.